Okay, class. So this is the topic that we will discuss today, and now I'll give you 10 minutes to present out your ideas and after the break. So see you after break.
A few moments later.
I have to do something.
Guys, I found something.
Oh my god! Wow!
Look, Layla. That's right. Oh my god, that's what we've been looking for. Okay, try it.
Globalization of the world capital market has significantly changed the economic environment around the world. The manifestations of this phenomenon have become more noticeable when financial systems become increasingly interconnected and boundaries become hazier. This video aims to explore and analyze some of the key manifestations of the globalization of the world capital market. By highlighting these factors, we can gain insights into the extensive impacts of globalization on the dynamics and operation of the global financial market, and understand the details and implications of the global capital market in a larger picture of a world that is becoming more interconnected as well. So the first one is increased cross-border capital flows, refer to the rising movements of financial resources such as investments and funds across national borders. This phenomenon is driven by various factors, including globalization, liberalization of financial markets, technological advancements, and increased investor appetite for international diversification and returns. There are three main reasons why cross-border capital flows may increase. Firstly, globalization and market opportunities allow firms, investors to expand their operations and look for potential investments in overseas markets. Additionally, yield and return on investment are also key factors causing increased cross-border capital flows. In nations with attractive interest rates and strong economic growth or individual assets in order to potentially make high returns. Last but not least, trade and investment across borders have become simpler and more effective because of technological advancements. Financial market integration may make cross-border capital flows easier, including unified laws and lower transaction costs. Increased cross-border capital flows can have positive and negative implications. On the positive side, they can support capital formation, encourage innovation, and finance profitable ventures. They can, however, also make people more susceptible to financial crises, increase market volatility, and make macroeconomic management and regulatory control more difficult. Second is the integration of global financial markets. Financial integration is known as the process by which the financial markets of neighboring, regional, or global economies become deeply intertwined. This relationship is made possible by actions like cross-border capital transfers, foreign involvement in domestic financial markets, and financial institutions sharing information. Through cross-border transactions involving the transfer of money, products, and services, both people and companies can gain access to international markets and diversify their investment portfolios. While global financial market integration offers numerous benefits such as increased liquidity, enhanced capital allocation, and expanded market opportunities, it also presents challenges. It can amplify the transmission of financial shocks across countries, create systemic risks, and raise concerns regarding regulatory arbitrage. So the third one is the emergence of global financial markets. The emergence of global financial markets refers to the development and expansion of interconnected financial systems on global scale. Technology advances, financial market liberalization, regulatory reform, greater global trade, and FDI are just few of the elements that have contributed to this phenomenon. The emergence of global financial markets has brought about numerous benefits. It has facilitated the effective allocation of money, increased liquidity in financial markets, and give individuals and institutions access to a wider choice of investment options. Additionally, it has facilitated the transfer of technology and experience to obtain capital worldwide. While offering a number of advantages, it also poses issues that need continual oversight to guarantee the resilience and stability of the global financial system. There are increasing vulnerability to financial shocks, inadequate regulatory frameworks, and volatile capital flows. So the fourth one is greater competition. Intense competition among nations and businesses globally has been spurred by the globalization of the global capital market, which has resulted in a race to the bottom in terms of taxation, regulation, and labor standards. To remain competitive in the global economy, many nations have reduced their corporate tax rates to attract investments, resulting in fierce competition to offer the most favorable tax environment for businesses. Additionally, countries engage in competition to attract foreign direct investment by offering foreign investors various incentives such as tax breaks or subsidies to foster investment. While these incentives may benefit investors, they could lead to a reduction in labor standards and environmental regulations. So the fifth one is greater risk sharing. The globalization of the world capital markets has led to greater risk sharing among investors and increased portfolio diversification, reduced investment risks, and greater access to capital. The development of international financial institutions such as International Monetary Fund and the World Bank has also provided financial support to the countries facing economic instability during times of crisis. Global diversification helps to improve the risk-adjusted performance of the portfolio, so investors should maintain a fixed strategic percentage of their assets invested internationally. These developments demonstrate how global risk sharing through the globalization of the world capital markets can promote economic growth and increase access to the financial services. Next is the influence of multinational corporations. The globalization of the world capital markets also occurred through the impact of multinational corporations. Multinational corporations are enterprises operating in different countries and can invest directly in foreign countries. Running businesses outside the host country may draw many benefits to the bottom line of the corporations, but they also pose a threat from the risk. These hurdles could be the fluctuation in currency, legal risk, political concerns, to name but a few. And though MNCs have to cope with a lot of risk, the benefit they gain is much more than what they thought to lose, from the variation of cash flows and the flexibility from the capital sources. When the company enters a foreign market, it has an influence on the market of the host country and vice versa. As a result, the capital flow is partly changed due to the internationalization of the MNCs. In addition, MNCs gain access to the capital markets better with a lower cost of debt compared to that of corporations in the host country. The seventh is the increase in the volatility. Each country has their own special political, cultural, and legislative characteristics. As countries all over the globe emerge together, the conflicts between them could lead to the unintended financial-related volatility. The volatility in these countries seem to behave in a similar way. Economic globalization has created a rise in both commercial and financial capital flow. The volatility of the cash flow manifests more clearly with a significant increase There has been a lot of research and hypotheses to figure out the reason for this high variation. The eighth is increased use of derivatives. The rise of derivatives stems from exceptionally beneficial market circumstances, developments in information technology, and etc. The flexibility of derivatives and their cost-saving properties have also contributed substantially to delivering benefits to borrowers and investors, since they are utilized not only for hedging but also for trading operations. When compared to the currency survey, there was a nearly threefold rise in spot, options, and futures trading in forex markets in 2016. There has been a fast proliferation of markets incorporating computer network trading of securities correspond with the distinct needs of borrowers, investors, and intermediaries. While credit risks or market risks are unlikely to be expressed in nominal terms, companies and financial institutions require highly qualified experts who are fully equipped with knowledge and technology to monitor partners, markets, and guarantee the liquidity risks of these financial instruments. And the last one is the impact on economic growth and development. Globalization has a significant role in supporting the expansion of international financial flows, minimizing transaction costs, and functioning as a connection across financial markets, while diversifying risks from worldwide economic bonds and offering stability. In principle, there are two primary types of channels, direct and indirect channels. In particular, the determinants of economic growth, such as augmentation of domestic savings or capital cost saving, is influenced by direct channels. Moreover, indirect channels consist of better risk management because of an increase in production specialization and competitive stress or globalization's discipline impact. Many developed countries have actively taken part in financial globalization. On average, the registered outcome of non-membership countries is lower than participating countries.
I think this video is excellent. So do I.
Yeah, it covered all the things we need.
So I think the first part will be about capital flow.
Capital.
The next part is
Okay, so time is up. Who is going to be our volunteer? Anyone? Okay, give it up for Cuteness. Cuteness, wake up, Cuteness.
Trời ơi, cứu tôi, trời ơi, chết tôi trời ơi.